friends. Welcome to Rebuilding Hollers, Come Hell or High Waters podcast. My name is Stephanie Johnson, and I'm so glad you are with us this evening. I have the most amazing, most fabulous guest for you tonight. But before we get that far, don't forget anytime during the live podcast, if you would like to type in hashtag rebuilding to join the conversation, you can ask questions. Our great friend Russ will pop those questions up on the screen so that you can be part of the conversation. And ultimately, you are all part of our rebuilding effort. So I'm so thankful that you're here with me tonight. I have some amazing updates. I got to tell y'all, we have moved. I feel like that's a celebration and a party in itself. Do you have any idea how intense it is to move everything? Even if it's only a couple miles across town, but we are finally in our new home. We are in our new podcast room. Everything here is absolutely amazing, and I cannot wait to share it with you. We will be having our grand opening at our brand new property this upcoming Wednesday on September the 2nd at 12 o'clock noon. So, pretty please come by our new location this upcoming Wednesday to see our new space. We are right beside Verizon Wireless in Burnsville in the old Fastenal space, which is quite magical. It's almost 6,000 square foot of space here. And it is exactly perfect for what we need. I'm so excited about our new space. Um, I also want to give y'all some updates on our projects. We have made amazing progress. Project number 3 is so close to being home. Just a few finishing touches, and they will have their certificate of occupancy, and another family will be home. We are so excited about that. Project number 7 is still working very hard on their foundation. We've had to get some jacks, and they've been working on getting their some of their floor had settled even after repair work. So we're getting that jack back up, and they're working on getting new floors installed there. Project number 12 has floors going in, and they had to take a little bit of break to let the electrician get finished up, but then they are making amazing progress at project number 12. Project 32 is just seconds from being home. It's wild how we count it down like the last big thing, the last big thing. And then there's 1,000 small things. But project 30, actually, I'm sorry, that's 34. 32 is our next high school house. I got mixed up. Project 32 is almost ready to be delivered. The driveway is in, the septic is in, the well is in, everything, the trees are cut back. We are ready to haul our third Cougar Carpenter house out of the high school's construction technology program and over to Project 32. So we're real excited about that. Hopefully in the next 2 weeks. We're close. It keeps moving and shifting on us, but that's just how it works sometimes. Project number 34 is the one that's seconds from home. We have been working so hard on that one. That was a full remodel. That house was completely destroyed in the storm, up to about 4 foot inside. So we had to rebuild the foundation, the subfloor, the walls, the windows, the doors. Everything is brand new, all new electrical, all new plumbing. And all we have now, we were missing one cabinet from our delivery. That will be here next Thursday. The plumber has just a few finishing touches to finish up at the house. They're going to stain those countertops, and Project 34 is moving in. So we're so excited about that. Project 174 made some amazing progress this week. This is one of our projects where the homeowner, he has all the skills to rebuild. So he's been building his whole house. He took this week off of work and has been doing amazing things. He got his stairwell. They were finishing with the railing on the stairs, getting some fixtures set, painting the outside. So it has a main roof. You have the main roof, then it has a porch roof. And so he wanted to finish painting the outside so then he could get the porch roof, the shingles put on. So that's getting knocked out. Plus inside with the fixtures and the cabinets are already there. So I just know he's been a hauling butt this week. I'm so excited about it. And last but never least, Project 510, which is our second Cougar Carpenter build, had the paint and the trim get done this week. So the tongue and groove ceiling is up, the sheetrock is done. They went ahead and got the prime and paint done this week and started on the trim. So it is making amazing progress. And I'm just so excited about it. These projects make me so happy. And for them to be able to have gotten so much work done while we have been in the process of moving for a month. It feels like we've been moving for a month in addition to all the other 1,000 things we have going on. So tonight's podcast is going to be fun. I have the most amazing guest with me tonight. It is my favorite soul in the whole wide world. I'm so excited to introduce y'all to the one, the only, Mr. Fabulous. Hey, babe.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for inviting me on the podcast. Finally.
This is my husband, Tyler, which if you live here, you know Tyler, because, I mean, he's just my best friend. But he's also very camera shy, so he's never wanted to get on camera, never wanted to be on the podcast with me. And then since we're in our new location, you were just like...
Yeah, I figured we'll give it a shot.
You could do it.
Hey, it's all right. We got this.
You got this.
We got this. We'll just talk amongst ourselves.
Yeah, we'll just be talking. He's so... I want to tell y'all about my husband. So we have been married. Next month will be 25 years.
Yes.
And that's wild. And I tell him all the time. So we met when I was 18. So I tell him, I've been with you longer than I was ever with my parents. So this is all your fault.
Look at what I raised, everyone.
You did so good.
I did good.
You did good.
You're a good, loving soul. So
yeah,
I'll keep you for a while.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Because 25 years. I think that's the diamond anniversary. Probably not. It's probably like bronze or silver.
That's some copper.
Especially since we're poor now, huh? That's also my fault. Sorry about that. But what a great time we're having rebuilding our community.
We are. It's a labor of love, you know, and sometimes you just gotta put other people first.
Yeah.
You know, and just really dig in and make sure other people are okay as well. You know, not only yourself but other people.
I appreciate you being like that. You know, early on you kind of try to talk me out of this. I mean,
it did sound like a crazy idea at the time, you know. I mean, we were dealing with our own struggles at that time, you know, trying to get situated and be able to get out of where we were at. And as soon as we got finished with that project and we were able to get into town, you know, Stephanie kind of threw it on us that, hey,
we got to go help people.
We're going to help people. And I'm like, oh, yeah, this is going to be fun.
And then it was hard.
It was hard, but like I said, it's been a labor of love. You know, I mean, once you see people in their situations that they're in and they're none unlike your other, you know, none unlike what we were going through, you know, you're like, a lot of these people are up there in age and they're not going to be able to accomplish what we can accomplish. So, you know, you have to step in and help.
Yeah. That's what we've done.
And that's what we've done.
Well, and it's because you were in construction when I met you. So you have been doing construction your whole life.
I've been in construction my whole life. Everything from building homes to running heavy equipment to digging ditches to whatever you can think of as far as construction goes, I've done it.
You've done it all. And I think that background that you had and then what I started learning when I got into construction, it's just all come to like this really beautiful example of how we could use what we know and our knowledge to help people.
Yeah.
Because not everybody has a construction background.
No, and a lot of people didn't know where to start. I mean, you know, we've seen it day after day. It's like, what do I do? Where do I go? How do I do this? And it's like, we just kind of become a consultant, you know, so to speak. You know, it's like, well, okay, well, you can start here and we can get you turning in the right direction and we'll go from there.
It's been pretty cool.
Yeah.
Do you miss the job sites, like working, you know, because we did so many job sites? When you were a painter, I'll never forget my paint lessons. Remember where you made me paint at?
Yep.
Where?
In the closet.
In the closets.
It's where I learned. It's where everybody learns
How to paint.
How to paint.
Yeah.
If you mess up, it's not that noticeable, and it's a small area to fix. So
I ended up being a pretty good painter.
you are a pretty good painter.
I was pretty, but I don't want to paint anymore. I don't miss
I
painting.
don't want to paint anymore.
Yeah, no. So you don't miss being on jobs. Because now
I do miss being on jobs. And when I get to go out and do kind of look overs on the jobs that we've got going on now, it brings back a lot of memories. But it's just a rewarding aspect of your life to be able to go out and go, okay, we're doing this.
Yeah.
This is a product of our labor. So it's a good thing.
It is. I love going to job sites.
Yeah.
It makes me so happy to see our jobs making progress and checking on our contractors. We have the best team ever.
We absolutely have the best team. Everybody is above and beyond in the skills that they have and what they do for us. I just couldn't ask for any better group of guys and girls to do what we do.
Yeah, they're amazing. I love our team. From our warehouse team to our crews on the job sites. I mean, it's always fun. And we don't have to oversight them. I mean, we go check on them all the time, of course, but that's because I'm like, I want to go see my projects. I want to go see people.
Yeah.
Because our crews, they just do it. That's how we're able to get so much done. Is our guys are just amazing. So I'm so thankful for that. So everybody wants to know, what's it like being married to me?
If you could just imagine the biggest, wildest roller coaster you can ever think about building in your whole life. I mean, loops, turns, twists,
Upside down?
upside down,
Through water?
150 mile an hour. I mean, it's just no, but for real, it's great being married. I love being married.
And
I feel like Peter Pan sometimes because every day is an adventure. You know what I mean? I feel like one of the little lost boys.
But you're the leader of this outfit.
Behind the scenes.
Behind the
scenes, I'm the leader of this outfit. But you are definitely a force to be reckoned with, I would say.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. A force to be reckoned with. Yeah. Well, thanks for sticking with me.
Oh, you're welcome.
We don't just have our anniversary coming up, but tomorrow's pretty big too. I'm pretty excited about tomorrow.
Tomorrow's going to be a good day.
I am so excited.
It'll be a fun day.
What is tomorrow? We have two things happening tomorrow.
I was just saying,
there's two things happening tomorrow. I'm so excited about. I'm really excited about the big one.
The big one.
Yeah.
Okay. The big one would be we are launching our book. Well, Stephanie is launching the book.
I'm so excited about this book.
A Million Miracles.
Life After the Storm, A Million Miracles. This has been a big labor of love. And you watched me write this and fight with it for a while.
Yeah.
It was intense to write.
It was intense.
And you read it.
I have read the book.
He's never read a book before in we've been together 27 years and you've never read a book before that I've seen.
Honey, it's because you won't give me time to read a book.
No, we ain't got time.
I can sit down on the couch and 5 minutes later, it's, what are you doing?
We got to do something.
There's something to be done. You're just sitting down, not doing anything. So let's get up and go do something.
So you read the book.
I did read the book finally, people. I got to read the book.
Well, I told him.
That's the only way I could get a bit of reprieve. I'd just sit in my chair and I'd have the book, and I'm like, read the book. Well, there she goes. She got some laundry in her hand. Okay, I'm just reading the book. No, but for real. It is really a good read, y'all. I was very impressed. It brought back a lot of memories. And a lot of hard memories to deal with. So yeah, it's heart touching, and it'll drag you right into the book. So it is a very, very good read. I highly suggest you buy the book and read it.
Thank you. I
If
appreciate
you want to
that.
know our story, it's spot on.
This is what happened to us.
Yep.
This is our story. And that's what I told Tyler and our daughter Sydney. I said, y'all are in the book. You should
You
probably
better
read
read
it
it.
before I send it out there and do whatever I can to sell 1,000,000 copies. I want you to read the book. So I'm really glad you read it. And you were pretty impressed. You said, I forgot that. I forgot that.
Yeah, yeah.
But then also you were like, you left this out, you left that out. Some things had to be left out.
Some things have to be left out.
Yeah. Some things were pretty, it was hard. It was just that, and this is about the first year, how when we had cut our way out of the holler, what we dealt with in Rose's parking lot, and how we felt like God evolved us over and over into continuing to meet the needs of our community. So I'm pretty,
When you labeled that book, when you titled that book "A Million Miracles," you hit the nail straight on the head, because I mean, it was every freaking day we were in the parking lot, and if your eyes were open, I mean, it was like miracle after miracle after miracle was happening, and it was just it's wild.
yeah.
I mean,
And in no other place in
wild.
the world do I think this would have been possible.
I don't think so. I don't think that this would have been possible in any other. I mean, yes, maybe in a rural community, but not in a city environment, not in a large town environment. I don't think that, it was neighbors helping neighbors, and I just don't think you have that sense of community in a large town or a city,
Yeah.
metropolitan area. You would have just had ongoing devastation for a long time.
Yes.
Until
Yes.
somebody else stepped in.
Yes. And my buddy Natasha, what'd she say? Best duo right there. Hey,
Hey,
friend.
Natasha.
So we've had some hiccups. So we got moved into our new location. It's amazing.
It is amazing. I love this location.
I do too.
We're finally out of the Connex boxes, and thank you, Jesus, for that.
Yes.
Out of the mud, so
Yeah.
now we can deal rain or shine.
Yeah.
Yeah, this location is exactly what we needed, and you just start praying about stuff, and it'll happen.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happened.
It's exactly what happened here.
It's exactly what
It
happened.
is. It is. So I guess the hiccup I was talking about was, with writing the book, I'm learning all these things, and I have 4 mentors, 2 especially that have been a massive, huge part of this. One is my buddy Russ with Broken Spokes Productions. He's actually the one managing the podcast behind the scenes right now. We love Russ. Without him, the podcast wouldn't be possible, and this book would not have been possible. So my friend Russ and my friend DJ Cooper, who is also an author, and Russ is also an author, they helped me put this book together and go through the process of getting it printed and all the things. So we put it on Amazon, and the launch date is tomorrow. So that's the big exciting thing. I'm so excited. Tomorrow's the launch date for the book. And it is actually also on my birthday, because
Yay, happy birthday.
how much fun is that? I was there like, pick a date. And I'm like, let's go with the best date in August. So 8/28 it is. The book will be launched tomorrow, and available across all platforms. And so on Sunday, I went to order them because we've been pre-ordering. We've been pre-ordering. Went to order Sunday, and it was cut off. I could not order my books. And so I had to do a backup plan, and it's called a 48-hour book. So it's where you go and you order your books, and they print them, and they have them to you really quick. Except for this time, it wasn't really quick.
Quick has not been quick enough.
Yes, because we know everybody's excited to get their copy of the book. I'm excited to get it out there for everybody, and they weren't gonna be here in time for the grand opening. I was hoping they would be here for tomorrow, so everybody could come tomorrow and get them. That is not happening, and I'm so sorry. And so we were pushing the line so close. I wanted the books here on Wednesday, so
Tyler gets to drive to Ohio to pick up books.
I'm so excited. But we have pre-ordered. We have over 300 pre-orders. And so we want to get those in your hands. I'm not going to wait on shipping anymore. So we're driving to Ohio. Thank you, Gabby. I am so excited. You have my birthday. Thanks, Trish. Happy 1 year anniversary to DT's today. Y'all, a year ago was the grand opening for DT's, and it was the best day ever.
Ever.
So today they've officially been open for a year. I celebrated with having a calamity yesterday.
Yes.
It was so good. I love a calamity. So anyway, we're heading to Ohio. That was not on my August to-do list. But now we're going because I want to have the books here. I want everybody to have them. It's cheaper for us to drive up and get them and just bring them right back down to the mountains.
So as I was saying before, when you feel like a lost boy, just call me up because we're going to go on some kind of adventure because I'm married to Stephanie Johnson. I mean, it's awesome, dude. You never know where you're going to end up, what you're going to be doing.
But I always give you an option.
Yeah.
Like I said today, babe, the books are not going to be here in time for the grand opening. Will you take me to Ohio to get them? That was the yes or no answer. You could have said
that
no.
was very good phrasing, but when you talked to me about it, it was not phrased in that manner.
Was it more like,
we're going to Ohio to pick up some books. You want to go? I think you're driving.
He's the best driver. He is the best driver. Tyler drives us everywhere. So special last minute trip to Ohio. But I want to get the books here. We got to get the books here.
We got to get the books.
Here's the deal. The book is our next huge fundraiser. This is our story. It is available for $27. I wrote the book and I've given it to Rebuilding Hollers. So the foundation owns this book and receives all the royalties for the next 3 years and longer if we need it to be longer. And so 100% of the proceeds, which is basically $20 a book, goes to the Rebuilding Hollers Foundation. And I have so much still to do. We have so many projects waiting for building materials, waiting for local contractors to come help them get done. My estimates are I need $9,820,000 just to complete the 292 projects on my list. And I'm praying this is going to help me get there because y'all have helped us every step of the way. You bought merch, you bought stickers, you've made donations, and every bit of that has taken us so far in our journey. We've been able to accomplish incredible things, getting folks home, getting their homes rebuilt, their buildings and small businesses rebuilt. So this is important to me. So I'm nervous. I will tell you, I'm as nervous as a cat with a long tail in a room full of rockers. I'm nervous, but I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be exactly wonderful. If you buy them from Rebuilding Hollers website, it does double our income. So when you buy from Amazon, that's only about $9 per book that we make. But when you buy from us, it's $20 per book. So if you'll pretty please buy them from our website or come in here to our new location, check us out. That will be amazing. Also, forever, if you're buying them on our website, it will be a signed copy that you receive with the I love you message. So that's good.
So get your signed copy today.
Yes, get your signed copy. I'm so excited about it and also nervous, but I know it's going to work. It's got to. We got to keep doing something. So that's what we're doing. And I told Tyler maybe while he's driving me to Ohio to get the first 300 and some of them, maybe I'll write the second book then. I think that would be. Or maybe I'll take a nap.
I prefer that one.
Trish says, don't be nervous. God's got this, sister. He does. He absolutely does. God has had it the whole time. And that's really, it's our story, but it's our story of how incredible God is. And
He has done above and beyond, and He has done some miraculous things in this past couple of years.
But when you think about it, it's not just, yes, there's been miracles happening, but the miracles go back all the way forever ago.
Yeah.
Everything that we've learned in our life has prepared us to be able to do exactly what we're doing.
Yeah.
Even with our partnership with the construction technology program, God placed that on Jim Swain's heart 20 years ago. And he thought at the time that it was just so our kids, our youth at Yancey County would have the best trade program in the state. But ultimately, what we have is the best trade program in the state and the ability to rebuild our own community.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they're building houses for our neighbors that lost everything. That's beyond a miracle. That's
Well, not only that. I mean, you're talking construction, any type of construction. Those trades, they are absolutely begging and begging and
yes,
begging for people to come. I wouldn't say back into that trade, but they're looking for new faces in that trade because there's so many kids nowadays that want to get into the tech side of things, and I understand that.
yeah,
But even if you're a homeowner or you're a kid graduating out of high school and you're going to buy a home, well, first off, you got to know how to take care of that home.
right.
So it's like even learning a few of those trades in high school would, enable you or able you to, take care of your own home.
Yeah.
So it's very,
it's a big deal.
It is a very, very big deal. I encourage everybody out there, if you have kids, middle school, high school age, encourage them to get into, some of the trade classes, please. The tech stuff is great. I'm all for it.
But AI is going to take that over.
Yeah, I mean, you need to be able to work with your hands.
Yeah.
Ever since the beginning of time, man has worked with their hands. So, please, I encourage you.
I agree 100%. And as a matter of fact, we have a new partnership launching this semester. Trish said, David said he's never heard Holler talk this much. We love it. Good job, Mr. Fabulous.
All right.
He's been planning this for a week. We'll be going to bed, and he's like, babe.
I am shooting straight from the hip here. I mean.
He's like, what are we going to talk about? I'm like, I don't know.
We'll talk about anything.
But I am excited about this new partnership. So we've been sponsoring and working so closely with our Cougar Carpenters and Jeremy Dots in the construction technology program. They are building the houses for our community members. In addition to being a huge, biggest fans of the carpentry program, we have now adopted the heavy equipment program, which I'm so excited about.
The Cougar Earth Movers.
Tyler has branded them the Cougar Earth Movers.
Yeah.
We love Kyle McIntosh. He is an incredible instructor that is teaching our youth how to operate heavy equipment, which is pretty amazing. We both love heavy equipment.
Oh, I love heavy equipment.
And there's so much. I mean, you can't build a house without it. That's how you clear the lot. That's how you dig your footers. That's how you set so much stuff. So we're so excited with a donation from one of our incredible donors. She has selected or elected to partner with us through us to donate to the Cougar Earth Movers a brand new truck and trailer. There's our Sid, best parents ever.
Yeah.
Thank you, Princess. Sid, you're next. I hope that's okay. You're on the show next. I'm so glad you're here. So can you believe we're going to have a 21-year-old in just a few months?
Yeah, I can believe it.
Not me. I still feel like she's just a little thing. Now she's grown. So I'm sorry. We get distracted. So back to our Cougar Earth Movers. We just this week, with a donation from the Allardyce family, were able to purchase a truck and a trailer for the Cougar Earth Movers. So now, once these kids are learned up on the simulators at the high school, they will actually be able to take the heavy equipment that they own to projects, to some of our projects, and help us continue to build driveways, clear lots, deal with the things that we're going to be dealing with as a community for years and years to come. So we are most excited about that, because if we can, everything we can train our youth, they are going to be the ones making the difference in 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. And actually I got to see one of our scholarship award winners came in this week, and he was telling me that he knew he wanted to do guttering. He's always had a heart for guttering. and he wanted to be in the construction technology program. But to do that, one of the first electives was like a small carpentry program where he built a table. It's like the first step of the construction program.
It's introduction to woodworking.
Yes.
You get to build. It's a little bit further than this, but when we were in woodworking classes when I was growing up, you got to build a birdhouse.
Yeah.
So it's you get to pick about a small project to work on and build it yourself, and it teaches you how to use the tools that are there in the shop and the safe way to use the tools in the shop.
Yes.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Yes, Jeremy's the best. He's
my
favorite.
He's a mess.
He is the best. Well, so anyway, so our scholarship awardee told me, he said, I knew I always wanted to do this. And then I took that class and I learned that I love doing finish carpentry. He built a table and he said, I love that table. It's my favorite. And now I want to be a finish carpenter. So he did start his gutter business and he's working on some projects for us.
Yep.
But he also he says, now, if you got any trim jobs for me or finishing out jobs, I want to do that. He said, I'm actually really good. So that is, I mean, when you see an 18-year-old fresh out of high school, this is his first semester of adulthood, if you will, because he graduated in May. So now he's adulting and he started his own business, which is what we gave him a scholarship for that, to buy tools for his business. And now he's coming in to see us and telling us what I can do this for you. That's what it's about. That's how we rebuild together as a community. And I'm so proud of him. I'm over the moon proud of these kids coming out of this construction technology program.
Yeah, they're all doing really, really well.
And I'm so excited. I'm excited about the next phase with the Cougar Earth Movers. That's going to be pretty cool. I cannot wait to see that truck and trailer go down the road because that's our kids. They're going to learn something awesome. Yep. I love that. I'm so excited. So I want to back up to the last month because
it's been crazy.
It's been super crazy.
Oh, it has been so crazy.
We had basically 10 connexes full of stuff.
Yeah, about 10. 9
connexes. Yeah. And so we were so spread out in our building, and then the yard with all of our stuff. And now I can't believe it's been a month. We've been moving and doing for almost a month. And we're finally all set. I am so freaking out excited for y'all to walk in here. I was going to do like a video tour so people could see how it goes. But then I was like, well, I want to surprise you. So we're going to wait till the grand opening because I really want you to come here and see it. And the reason I want you to come here and see it is because, that maybe there's something here that you need. Everything that we have to give away is for free. We pay our overhead with our merch sales, with our book sales, also how we fundraise to buy the building materials that we need for each project. Because never really. I mean, some stuff comes here on donation, but the majority of our stuff we're buying for our projects from Summit Building Supplies. So I'm really excited about how that works. It's not that we have everything, but we have an incredible partnership with Goods 360. And so they send us lights and shingles and getting ready. We were supposed to have a shipment of water filters on the way. And so those are the kind of things that folks still need. So I want folks to be able to come in, get things they need that maybe were damaged during the storm. But
yeah, they've been really good to us. They've been giving us home goods, sheets for your bed, pots and pans, and dishes, and things like that. Home goods that people lost during the storm that got washed down the river. When you lose everything, you really do lose everything except your socks and underwear
that you have on.
Yeah. So yeah, they really do a very, very good job at sending us things that we ask for. Yeah. And it's a very, very
and we're excited.
Process.
Yeah, we're excited to keep nurturing that relationship because mostly I've been like only building materials, but now that we have this great space, we can expand a little bit more.
Yeah.
Into getting some more home goods and stuff people need because it is ever evolving. Like right now, someone may need a roof, but as soon as the roof is done, then we can fix any damaged sheetrock. And once the sheetrock's done, well, then we can put up the new light fixtures. So it's always different for whatever project and family we're working with.
Yep.
So I'm excited to have everything where you can see it. We also are launching our tool library, which is still small. It's still a small tool library, but we want to be able to have some of the bigger tools that folks may need to borrow for a week or two while they're working on their project. So we're pretty excited about that. This incredible church, Christ Lutheran Church down in Hickory, they did a tool drive for us a couple weeks ago and brought all of them up. So we did get a really good boost of tools, a lot of used hand tools and garden tools, but that's okay because
Yeah.
if your shed washed away with everything in it, God sent the stuff to replace it, even 2 years later. So we're pretty excited about that as well. We've got some pretty cool stuff going on.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I handed out a lot of shovels in that parking lot, and I'm still handing out shovels because people will abuse some shovels.
Well,
I found out.
It's hard work shoveling.
It is hard work.
We got a lot of rocks and stuff around here, so it's crazy. Well, did you have anything else you want to tell our friends? Nobody hears you talk this much. Everybody's here to see you because you're the favorite. You are Mr. Fabulous.
What's our time looking?
We're doing great.
We're doing great.
We're doing great. We're doing so great. We could say goodbye if you want, but I know you don't want to. You
see, that's what I'm talking about, people. That's what I'm talking about.
What did we talk about? I'm out of questions. We already talked about them all.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's talk about one of my favorite things.
Your birthday?
That's tomorrow. Does anybody have a guess how old I'll be? It's wild. I went to the UPS store today to pick up packages. And Chris was there, and I love Chris. Y'all know he's our neighbor. We love him.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "Happy early birthday." I said, "Thank you. Can you believe I'll be 45 tomorrow?" And he said, "No, I didn't know you were that young." Oh. It's like, "You're a baby." I said, "Don't worry." He said, "Well, I'm 55. I said, "Yeah, Tyler's that old. It's okay." He was so fun. If you haven't been to the UPS store in Burnsville, Chris and Christina are amazing. Their staff is amazing. You can get you a UPS box. They do printing, they do banners, they do signs. I mean, they're just so kind. And I love them.
Yeah, they're really good. Good neighbors, good friends.
They're in the book.
They are in the book.
I want to tell y'all a story about Chris. So Chris is our neighbor, but way up the road from us.
Wait a minute. Don't give anything away.
I'm just this one part.
Okay.
So Chris, we meet him. We meet all of our neighbors, and we've lived there now 10 years. But at the time, it was 8 years we've been there, and we hadn't really met any of our neighbors because it's not like a typical neighborhood. It's you can't see our house.
You live in a holler.
Yeah, it's a holler. So Chris shows up in our driveway. We're trying to cut out of it, and the trees that were across our driveway, they were like this. Like the tree fell down down the mountain, and so if we cut the tree at different levels, we were worried the whole root ball and everything would come down. And so here comes Chris with a chainsaw, and he don't seem very mountain man. He don't have the beard or the overalls or the boots, and so he had the chainsaw and he's ready to start cutting this psycho level tree. And the thing about cutting these trees is it was very scary right after the storm because we were trapped, so we couldn't get out if there was an emergency. We didn't have cell signal, so you weren't calling anybody. And Chris is ready to start cutting on it. And I said, "Well, wait, do you know how to cut a tree at this angle?" And he said, "Well, I've never done it before, but I just watched a YouTube video." So I know how to do it.
I know how to do it.
Yeah. And it's because he had a Starlink. And so he had drove down to the landslide that was separating our houses and walked around the landslide and realized that we couldn't get out. So they needed us to get them to town and also get people up to get the landslide out of the way. So it was a whole team effort. But yeah, Chris and his YouTube video.
Amen.
I'll never forget that. I will never forget him saying, "I watched a YouTube video." Thank goodness it was a good YouTube video. I just prayed. I'm going to tell y'all what I did the whole time.
I did a lot of praying.
I prayed and I prayed and I prayed. And it worked. It worked.
I wasn't no stranger in chainsaw work, but I tell you what, after that third day of running a chainsaw for 8 hours, I went to bed that night and I was literally vibrating. I mean, you want to have a workout, you can go get you a chainsaw and just carry it around running for 8 hours a day.
Oh, Kay says, how about giving us a look into the future of Rebuilding Hollers? That's a great question, Miss Kay. Here, baby, want some drink?
Yeah. It's tickle me.
It tickles you fine. Miss Kay, I'm so excited about our future. So, my plan has always been 5 years. I've been committed. Once we committed to this, I said, okay, I'll give it 5 years. So we are about 2 years into the 5 year program of my mind. And so
There it is, people.
So our lease, what is magical about our new space is it is exactly a 3 year lease. So we have a home for the next 3 years, which is perfect timing. And what we want to be able to do, obviously, is continue raising money so that we can finish these projects. I have 292 projects to finish. 15 are in progress right now. 25 full rebuilds are waiting. All the other ones are little things, roofs, foundations, wells, septics, springs, porches. I mean, you name it, it's all of it. We're little bits of everything. Sheetrock from damages. I mean,
windows, doors,
just everything.
Porches,
driveways.
Just
now we don't have the money to build bridges. I wish we did, but if I sell 1 million copies, I will have the money to build bridges.
Yep.
So our goal is to sell 1 million copies of these, and then once we that will keep all of our projects going. I still have a very, very passionate heart to get into the cleanup as well, because I know I've been studying how it's done in other places and how people respond. Although our storm devastation is completely unlike any other place in the country, what they typically experience during a hurricane, I desperately want to get into the debris cleanup side of it. So if I can raise $20 million, that will pay. Like I said, I need 9,820,000 to finish my projects, which is my number one concern. Getting people home matters the most to me. There's nothing else above that. But then if I have an extra 10 million, then we can start getting into these community centers that I want to build that would look like debris cleanup, basically, so that people could bring stuff. We could have logs that are destroyed. Our crews could go pick those up. We could run it through a sawmill, get some lumber out of it, have a kiln. We've already got the specs on a kiln. Get that dry kiln so that then it could go into barns, tool shops, workshops, whatever, because we're still, even though a lot of people are okay, even more people have just decided that they're going to live with the devastation that they have. And I don't want that for our community. I want us to continue cleaning up, to get our rivers cleaned up, to get this done. I think that's the most important, is just getting it done. So once we hit that 3 years, then we'll take a look back with our board and decide, okay, we've reached a platform where we've gotten done as much as we can. We have raised the money. We've spent the money on our community. We can go back to selling real estate full time. I gotta tell y'all. Yeah. So I'm selling real estate again. I have a downer for a moment, but it's also kind of funny. Tyler don't think it's funny. No. So, I'm selling real estate because that's how I pay our bills. We do this full time, but we do this for no money. And so I've been selling real estate, and it's been going really good. July was awesome. I closed 2.8 million in real estate. It wore me out. And then in August, we've been busy. We've been moving the shop. We've been trying to launch the book. 1,000 things going on, and I got fired twice in 1 week. You have to laugh about it, but
was it anything that you did wrong, or
other than I was busy? I'm like, It's not your turn. I'm sorry. I'm dealing with doing this. Rebuilding Hollers makes me so happy.
Anybody that knows the real estate business, I mean, you have that lull, you have that little limbo time, and
Real
when
estate's
you don't
weird.
cater to either the buyer or the seller at that time, they go, "Where did you go? What are you doing? Why aren't you working on this or that?" And it's like, there's nothing really to work on right now when you're on the sale or purchase of your home. So we have other things that we do as well. And some people get very aggravated and frustrated with that, but it's just what it is in real estate.
Yeah.
You have to learn to adapt to that nature of people because you're going to deal with it in real estate.
Yeah.
And it was quite comical. I mean, because Stephanie was at her wit's end, and
I was ready.
yeah, I thought she was going to do a backflip when they
when the first one fired me, but when the second one fired me, I wasn't expecting that one. I was like I was happy I got fired with the first client, and then the second client fired me, and I was like, oh boo. I thought I was going to sell that one for sure. But so we're still, we have so much going on. It's crazy how much we're trying to do to support our family and also support our community.
Yeah.
And that to me is the best way to do it because, our family, we have to have so much money to live, but it's not a ton, but it would still take away from what we're capable of doing for our community. And that's why we don't take a payroll from Rebuilding Hollers. Because a lot of times I'll have fabulous clients. Let's see, Kay says, at the end of 3 years, you really need to run for office. The way you work and care about people, you could do a lot in the right position. How's that make you feel, Mr. Fabulous?
After Rebuilding Hollers we've accomplished what we can accomplish, which is there's really no end to what we can accomplish, to be quite honest with you, as Rebuilding Hollers.
It's just about the money. You give me the money.
Yeah, it is. It is all about the money. And I urge people to donate, please. But in all fairness, as far as running for office, yes, she would make a great city or town or government official, but I don't think that I would, as her husband, steer her into that because Stephanie has a tendency to speak her mind very abruptly, and
sometimes I use foul language.
I just don't have that much money to
bail me out,
or that much security. I'm only one man, and I can only watch so many people. So yeah, I would think that I would steer her away from getting into any type of politics. Although she would make a great one, but I just don't think that I could get behind her on that one. But hey, rebuilding the community, I'm all for it. Yeah, let's get it.
I appreciate that. I think you're right. I've got some dear friends that have been mayoring over in Spruce Pine, and some county commissioners in Mitchell County are wonderful friends of mine, and I think they're doing an incredible job. And the abuse they take, is next level. And I wish somebody would talk to me like that, because
no, I don't wish somebody would talk to me like that.
I'm of the 80s. I'm an 80s baby. And I just as well punch you in the face as to to take a bunch of lip from somebody. So I think that politicking probably wouldn't be my preference. Like, Linda, no, not Stephanie. It would be hard. I mean, no, I would do. I mean, I would fight like crazy for people, but
oh yeah, now you could get the job done. Don't get me wrong, but the amount of enemies that you can acquire in that
because what we're learning is that people do dirty things for money,
right?
And I'm seeing it
does need to be brought to light, but I'm like a fat kid on Thanksgiving, man. My plate is slam freaking full, people. I can't put anything else on my plate. Although that ham biscuit looks awful good, it just will not fit on my plate. So,
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So no politicking.
I would.
I agree. I don't like to wear dress clothes. I'm not trying to put on no makeup. I mean, have y'all
jeans and boots?
Have y'all seen the way I dress? I mean, I don't think I fit in. I would not fit in, and I would call them all out on it, because so many politicians, they don't have real world experience. They have no idea what the average man is going through, and I don't think they care to know.
I really don't think they care to know.
Do y'all know how many politicians have walked in our door at Rebuilding Hollers? And we've been doing this now almost 2 Years. How many politicians have walked through our doors?
None.
None.
No.
None politicians have walked through our doors.
I don't even think any of our local officials, other than, I have to bring this up, and I know you've heard it a million times, but our sheriff, Shane Hilliard, is the most incredible human being you'll ever meet in your life. If you ever get a chance to shake that man's hand,
You should do it.
and you live in our community, please do.
Yeah, we love it. He's been amazing.
I can't say enough about that man.
But is a sheriff a politician? I don't look at him as a politician. I look at him as God appointed sheriff of our county.
Yeah. I mean,
he comes in.
Yeah, but that's the only.
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah, we haven't met anybody else.
I haven't. Yeah, I don't even think the mayor's walked in or.
Now we have had some. We've been very thankful for one of our commissioners, Mr. Grindstaff, has made some donations.
Mr. Grindstaff.
They have carried our merch in their store. They've helped us raise money. He has donated lights and chairs and tables. So I think he's been wonderful to us. Miss Meg says, you two are an awesome pair of doers. Your team are all awesome. I'm glad we're getting to see and hear It's Mr. Fabulous.
I'll take Mr. Marvelous. I'll take it, Miss K.
That's Meg.
Okay,
that's Meg. That's funny. You're so funny. So no politicking. I don't think I would fit in. I don't really fit in many places.
In what we're doing right now, politics, it doesn't play a part really in what we're doing right now. It gets in the way.
Gets in the way.
Yeah. There's just so much red tape involved, and when we have the great donors that we have,
we're able to blow it out of the water.
Yeah.
We've not gotten a dime from the state, from the feds, or the county government. No county, no government agency at all has supported us at all. And that's what makes what we're doing so beautiful, because this is all of America. This is what all of America can do when we stand together and we're transparent and we're just determined to rebuild our community. This is what we can do.
Yep.
And I'm pretty proud of it.
Oh, I'm very proud of it. I'm proud of what we do, what we get accomplished. It's just fun. Like I said before, it's the labor of love. And if you love what you're doing, you'll never work a day in your life. That's what I've been told my whole life. Yep. So, that's the way I feel about it.
That's how we're living.
And that's how we're going to continue.
Yeah. So real quick, I do want to back up because, I've been able to go to the river this summer.
Yeah, you have been able to take a couple breaks.
And that's been nice.
Yeah.
And so when I missed the ordering of the book, I want y'all to know what Tyler said about that. What'd you say?
I don't know. What did I say?
He said, well, you got your river ride in, didn't you? Because
she was supposed to be working on ordering the book when she was.
Well, all of a sudden the sun came out and it was a perfect day to go to the river.
It was.
And so I went. And that's why we're going to Ohio.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping, do you think we could leave late Sunday so I could go to the river on Sunday for my birthday?
No.
Yeah, but I got a picnic planned and everything.
Mm.
It'll be good.
What you serving?
Well, you never go with me to the river, so you're not hungry. I mean, Lisa's going with me. He says as long as I have a babysitter down by the river, it's
I'll
fine.
tell you what. I'll go as long as Lisa makes some chicken salad.
She's making me chicken salad.
Then I won't go.
But we could go
Y'all
in the
just hog the river yourself.
No, you can go. I'm excited about it. Hopefully the sun will come out tomorrow and I could go for my birthday. That would be great. But I think it's supposed to be a terrible day. I'm pretty sure.
Well, Annie, the sun could come out tomorrow.
It could come out. I would be glad. Tyler, we've made it an hour. I'm so proud of you.
Oh, that wasn't hard.
No, it wasn't that bad at all. You were worried for no reason, huh?
I wasn't worried at all.
I wasn't worried about you.
You were worried about what was going to fly out of my mouth.
I knew you could do this.
Oh, yeah.
Now you'll come on more often. Will you host the podcast for me if I need a break?
No.
No.
You can't have too much of a good thing.
I know.
So we can't spoil our audience with me all the time, but I will pop in every now and again.
And y'all can come to the hollers to see him.
You can come to the hollers and see me anytime. I'm here all the time. If I'm not out on a job site, I'm here.
It's going to be good. Thank you for coming tonight.
Thank you.
All right, friends. We have made it to the end of our first podcast in our brand new location. I love it here. Do you love the new background? If you see, it matches the book. How cool is that? I'm so excited about our book, A Million Miracles. Pretty please consider going to our website, rebuildinghollers.org. Check out our store or scan this QR code. All you got to do is pull up your phone. Of course, you may be watching on your phone, but you just scan that. It'll take you right to our website. Purchase your copy of A Million Miracles. This is going to help us tremendously raise the money that we need to continue moving forward with our projects. We have 15 in progress right now, and we need the money to get those done. We have 25 full rebuilds waiting. We need the money to get those done, and we are still counting on all of America to stand up and help us do that, because together we can do anything.
We got it. As long as we can do it together, we got it.
That's right. So I want to thank y'all so much for joining us tonight. It's been such a wonderful show. Thank y'all so much for loving me. Thank you so much for loving my community. I'll see y'all later.
Goodbye, everyone.
The hardest part isn't the knowing. It isn't knowing everything that you have to do to get everything back right. The hardest part are the memories. Knowing exactly how it used to look before the storm. That's the hardest part.